Hello and welcome to Extra Time. What's going, of course, on in the Premier League today? And the first question is about the Premier League.
Oh.
It's an old chestnut, boys. Good chance that only 2 Premier League teams make the knockout round for the Champions League, with City being the only one with a legitimate chance to go far. How overrated is the Premier League? Ranking of the best leagues in Europe.
Can I jump in here?
Yeah.
So, the team that actually got to the final last year,
Liverpool Football Club.
Liverpool Football Club, and are actually stronger, have stronger depth this year than they did last year. Have they been totally kiboshed when he said City's the only one with a realistic chance?
Well, he's suggesting that they're not going to get through. So it'll only be City and United who are through.
Well, exactly. He's suggesting the team that's stronger.
But they're not. Are they stronger if they don't get through?
Well, the squad's stronger than it was when they got to the final last year.
But the team's not
And
playing better, is it?
all they've actually got to do is beat Napoli at home. They've got to win a game at home.
Okay.
But he's already got them out.
It's just what he's saying. It's what Jack is saying.
Well, I'm just trying to find the logic behind the statement that City's the only realistic chance. How's that? You've just kiboshed the team that was actually in the final last year.
As you mentioned there.
Just saying.
Should Chelsea keep or sell Morata in January?
Well,
I don't have much choice, really.
I mean,
Who would buy Morata in
There
January?
you go, that's a better question.
yeah. If they could recoup a decent stash for him, then yeah. I mean, he's toast there.
Isn't it crazy? Like when Morata and Lukaku made we were talking, well, who would you prefer? Which is the best? Neither starting. Well, Morata starting, not scoring. Lukaku on the bench.
Morata's just.
Yeah.
I mean,
Thanks for that, Dan.
I just saw.
They're well done it.
Just saying.
Sorry, we were supposed to respond there.
No.
Oh, you're right, absolutely. You're right.
Hey, did Liverpool make it to the Champions League final last year?
Yeah, but they've got a stronger squad this year, don't they?
have they?
I told you that.
They only have to win one game.
They won't have to win one game at home, example.
Can we now say, with current form, that Alisson is the best Premier League keeper, arguably the best in the world, in my opinion?
He's in the argument. I mean, listen, I can only tell you from a Liverpool perspective, right?
Right.
That's Liverpool right there. That every single time the opposition go near Liverpool's penalty box, I don't think they're going to beat this guy. I mean, that's huge. Particularly when you compare what it was like this time last year, where if they got anywhere, if even the camera could picture the edge of the box, you're panicking.
Think of the Champions League final.
I think of the Champions League final, exactly. There you go.
Who was in that?
Mignolet, wasn't it?
Oh, Liverpool.
Carrius, I believe his name was.
Carrius.
Yeah, but Mignolet was this time last year.
Right.
Thank you very much, Dan. And Carrius was in the final. Try to be clever.
Is
Try to be clever all the time.
You've got Jan Oblak.
Yeah, you've got...
David De Gea made a mistake.
If we're just talking Premier League, you've got Edison, De Gea, Alisson, haven't you?
Kepa's been good at Chelsea, but he made another mistake tonight. De Gea's just a little off the boil by his standards, but he hasn't got much in front of him. But that doesn't excuse him making mistakes. Now he's a fab. What did they pay for him? Alisson?
70?
70 million?
No. Used to get a goalkeeper for 7 bob. Get in the goal, get the gloves on, get your job done. That was 70 million.
What's worse? Ballon d'Or, expected goals, combined 11s, or Shaka's power rankings?
Oh, Shaka's power rankings.
That's a good question.
Cut and paste. And he tries to pretend.
Expected goals you hate, don't
Expected
you?
goals is just saves Shaka.
Yeah. Every time it comes up, you just get angry.
Well, it's just the biggest lot of nonsense.
No, you don't.
How can anybody take it seriously?
There'll be people out there getting upset, Stephen.
Exactly.
So
Craig's got experience of this.
I have experience. I don't mind stats, but I mean, I like good stats that tell a story and can aid and abet. But there's so many people out there, and the reason for this is most of them are clueless, and so they need the stats, whether it's to do a commentary or to feel important. But they just drown themselves in a bath of it, you know, and reel them all out.
I think
Good stats are good.
I think Arsenal's at the weekend was like 0.87 expected goals after the game, when they'd scored 4. Somebody please explain how that could be right.
You really want someone to explain that to you?
No.
No, because what happens is you're off Twitter for the time being. They'll come on and explain.
I'm just off it.
They'll talk down to you. as a person who's not moved on.
Yes.
The game's moved on.
Yes,
Okay.
and the
You've been
Amazon,
left behind.
the dinosaur.
But no, there are, there's some good stats out there that, as I
Yes.
say, that help.
Yes.
Final
Not
question.
that one.
What's the boys' favourite Christmas beverage? You don't stray from beer, do you?
No.
That's it. You have a Bailey's or a mulled wine?
Oh no, mulled wine. It's a bit too. I don't like that hot.
Right, yeah, it's
Hot.
weird.
It's a bit
isn't
hot
it?
and it's a bit weird, isn't it?
Aye.
I've had it before.
Yeah.
Bailey's is just too creamy. I look at the alcohol strength of Bailey's. It's just not got enough.
I like a Bailey's. A Bailey's and milk.
Well, then Bailey's. You're Bailey's all over, aren't you?
Yes.
That's a question for you.
Yes.
When you were a kid, right?
I didn't drink Bailey's.
No, that wasn't what I was going to answer. Did your mum make ginger wine?
No.
No?
Ginger wine.
Yes.
No.
Mum used to make bottles and bottles of ginger wine.
Really?
Well, because we're a big family.
Okay.
So Christmas time and then carrying on into New Year.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got five siblings, two brothers.
Why did that take you so
Three
long to work
sisters.
out?
Well, because what was going on in my head was
Using his fingers.
Because what was going on in my head was there was actually 9 of us in the house at once.
Wow.
Because my sister had a baby,
Yeah.
and so my mother used to make ginger wine, so that when the adults were having a beer or a whatever it may be, then the children could have a glass of ginger wine.
But it wasn't alcoholic.
It wasn't alcoholic. No.
Was it palatable?
Yes, it was great.
Oh,
Lovely.
there you are then.
I'm going to stick to the red wine this Christmas.
Red wine this
Yeah,
Christmas,
yeah, I'm
great,
not-
yeah.
I've just don't-
They're cutting down though.
I'm thinking about tonight actually cutting back. But it's a fair
All the
time
best.
before I get
All
home.
the best.
Yeah, we've heard this every day. Yeah. ESPN FC back tomorrow. What's happening tomorrow?
Thursday. I'm in.
Thursday. I think we're starting to count down to Juventus against Inter. Which of course our big game on ESPN 2 on Friday. You here tomorrow, Stevie?
I am.
What are you going to do?
I'll get the wife to make some ginger wine. Bring it
Ginger
in.
wine. Doesn't sound that nice.
It was.
Yeah?
You were a kid. That's good.